Today we're diving deep into a concept that many of us struggle with, the idea of being the nice guy, and how it might be holding you back. This isn't about being rude or selfish, it's about finding your authentic self, setting boundaries, and learning that it's okay to put yourself first. Inspired by No More Mr. Nice Guy. We'll break down how to stop people-pleasing, embrace who you are, and build a stronger, more genuine self. Let's get into it. Before we get started, what's up? My name's Nick Jackson, and my channel is here to give you insights on philosophy, psychology, spirituality, growth mindset, and how to start doing everything you've ever dreamed of. If any of those things are interesting to you, subscribe to my channel and make sure you like the video. Part 1. Understanding the Nice Guy Syndrome. What exactly is the Nice Guy Syndrome? Dr. Robert Glover, author of No More Mr. Nice Guy, explains it as a pattern where men try to gain approval by being overly accommodating, avoiding conflict, and putting others' needs before their own. It's not just a mindset, it's a habit that's been conditioned by years of societal expectations. When you try to please everyone, you end up pleasing no one, especially not yourself, said Dr. Robert Glover. Think about a time where you agreed to do something you didn't want to do. Maybe going out with friends when you really wanted to stay in. How did that feel? For the nice guy, this is a constant struggle, putting others' needs first, even at the cost of their own happiness. Part 2. Recognizing the consequences of people-pleasing. Being a nice guy might sound harmless, but it has real consequences. Constant people-pleasing can lead to resentment, burnout, and even loss of identity. When we're always trying to make others happy, we lose sight of what truly makes us happy. People pleasers often experience low self-esteem, as their self-worth becomes tied to how others perceive them, which can lead to a constant cycle of needing external validation. Research shows that people pleasers are more likely to experience higher levels of stress and anxiety, as they are constantly worried about others' opinions. Part 3. You are okay the way you are. One of the most powerful realizations you can have is that you are enough as you are. You don't need to change to fit someone else's idea of who you should be. Accepting yourself is the first step towards genuine confidence. You alone are enough. You have nothing to prove to anybody, said Maya Angelou. Many influencers in the manosphere emphasize the importance of self-acceptance, not as a way of settling for mediocrity, but as a foundation for growth. Only by accepting ourselves can we push forward to be the best version of who we truly are. Take some time every day to affirm that you are okay just as you are. Write down things you love about yourself without judging whether they're good enough for anyone else. Part 4. Embracing authenticity. What it means to be authentically you. Being authentic means being real about who you are, not who you think others want you to be. Authenticity is powerful because it attracts the right people and opportunities into your life. To be yourself in a world that's constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment, said Ralph Waldo Emerson. As many do, I used to feel like I had to put on a mask, whether it was at work, with friends, or even with family. But every time I'd say something I didn't really mean, or agree to something I didn't want to do, I felt a little less me. Once I started being honest, even if it was uncomfortable, I felt lighter and freer. Start small, being honest about your likes, dislikes, and opinions in conversations. You'll start to see who truly values you for who you are. Part 5. Stop being a people pleaser. Set boundaries. People-pleasing often comes from a fear of rejection, but setting boundaries doesn't mean you're rejecting others, it means you're respecting yourself. True friends, family, and partners will respect those boundaries too. Daring to set boundaries is about having the courage to love ourselves, even when we risk disappointing others. Many manosphere leaders talk about strength in boundaries. That saying no isn't about letting people down, it's about keeping your energy and focus where it's most valuable. Practice saying no to small things. It's uncomfortable at first, but each time you do, you strengthen your ability to stand up for yourself. Part 6. Challenge your limiting beliefs. Many nice guys are held back by limiting beliefs. Thoughts like, I'm not good enough, or if I don't make others happy, they'll leave me. These beliefs are not facts, they're stories we've been told to tell ourselves. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right, said Henry Ford. Our beliefs shape our reality. If you believe you're unworthy unless others approve you, you'll constantly seek validation. Reframing these beliefs helps break the cycle. Write down one limiting belief you have, and then write down an alternative, empowering belief. For example, change I need to be nice for people to like me to the right people will value me for who I am, not for what I do for them. Part 7. Embrace assertiveness, not aggression. A lot of people confuse being assertive with being aggressive. Assertiveness is about confidently expressing your needs and opinions, not about overpowering others. Assertiveness is not what you do, it's who you are, said Shakti Gawain. Assertiveness is a core trait discussed in the Manosphere as essential for self-respect. It's about being clear and direct without compromising who you are. I used to think saying what I felt was rude, so I kept quiet a lot. But when I started being more assertive, asking for what I needed, sharing my real thoughts, I noticed people respected me more. Part 8. Learn to value yourself first. If you don't value yourself, no one else will. Start by treating yourself with the same respect, care, and consideration that you show others. The better you feel about yourself, the less you feel the need to show off, said Robert Hand. People with higher self-worth are shown to be more satisfied in their relationships as they seek genuine connection rather than validation. Treat yourself to small acts of self-care. It could be as simple as taking time for a hobby, spending time alone, or even resting when you need it. These small actions build self-worth over time. Part 9. Detach from needing others' approval. Constantly seeking approval from others keeps you stuck in the role of the nice guy. Approval can feel good in the moment, but it makes you dependent on others' opinions rather than your own values. Care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner, said Lao Tzu. Approval-seeking behavior can create a dependency, which undermines our sense of autonomy and self-direction. Next time you find yourself looking for validation, pause and ask yourself, why do I need this person's approval? Shifting your focus back to your own values gives you control over your decisions. Part 10. Embrace the journey to authenticity. It's a journey of self-discovery, trial, and error. There will be times when you slip back into old habits, and that's okay. What matters is your commitment to being real. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are, said Carl Jung. For me, the journey to authenticity meant making some hard choices, like changing my career path and letting go of relationships that weren't aligned with who I was becoming. But looking back, every challenge brought me closer to my true self. Reflect on where you are in this journey. Are there any habits or relationships that aren't aligned with your authentic self? Start taking small steps to realign. Part 11. The benefits of authenticity and confidence. Once you stop being the nice guy and start being your authentic self, you'll notice changes. People will respect you more, your relationships will become deeper, and you'll feel a sense of peace that comes from knowing you're living life on your own terms. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everybody will respect you, said Lao Tzu. Authentic people are shown to have higher levels of happiness and life satisfaction because they live in alignment with their values. Being real, confident, and true to yourself is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. So take this journey seriously, start being authentic, and watch how your life transforms. And as always, thanks for watching. Remember, the journey to becoming your authentic self isn't always easy, but it's worth every step. So stop people pleasing, embrace who you are, and start living life on your own terms. Until next time, keep growing, stay real, and never settle on anything less than your true self. Peace.